Hi, this is Larissa from Wings Custom, and today I'm going to show you this handlebar, a Front King Rhino handlebar, but with the full kit. So this handlebar has the brake and the clutch cables running inside, and also the electrical wiring, as you can see here, running through the inside here, go out here, also come here and go out here. If your bike has the cam system, most of the newer touring bike has those. You will have the cam system attached to your electronic throttle, and you can use this wiring kit to extend them. And first you will extend it and then run inside this mesh here, so the wirings are protected against the friction when run through inside the handlebars. Why we don't send these cables complete for you and we send the extension? Because you can keep the originality of the cable and you won't have any problems at all with the CAN system don't working. You have 100% sure that you have the original wiring, the original CAN system in your bike, and this is very important. And it also will be very easy to run through. You have all the details here. Now, let's talk more about the brake and clutch. As shown here, the brake and clutch are run inside the handlebars. So you have really the clean look when you install in the bike. You won't have any cables hanging. Everything will be inside the handlebars and going to the bike. Nothing hanging on the outside. We have a lot of instructions here on how to put those exactly. You also receive instruction manual. You can also talk with us in the custom service if you have any questions in the installation. Other details that make this handlebar perfect for a road glide is the 2-inch diameter. This is a Rhino handlebar, so we are talking 2 inches thick. This is also what allows us to pass all the cables inside the handlebar without any problems like friction or the cables cutting or anything like this. Let me show you here, for example, what's the difference from a 2 inches or Rhino bars, a 1.5. Most of the handlebars sell in the market right now, and the original handlebar diameter for the Road Glide, 1 1/4. If you just compare here the original with the 2 inches, it's so different. Like, it doesn't even make sense that the original one is so thin. Even compared to the 1.5 inches, the two is much more thick and looks much better in bigger bikes like a Road Glide, for example. Amazing. Now let's talk about other small details that are very important too. So this handlebar, since it's for a Road Glide, the bike has a battwing, and we need to be sure that the handlebar would fit with the fairing, and that's why we have this reduction here and also here. So when you put the handlebar in the bike, you can move around without any afraid of the bike's fairing, bickering with the handlebar or sliding through or any problems like that. No, the handlebar will be fit, stable, and perfect as it should. We also have this reduction here for 1 1/4, so you can use your original riser without any problems. You don't have to change those. We also have the cross knurled. This is a very special detail. It makes a lot of friction, so when you put your riser and you clip it, it will be very tight and firm, and you won't have problems like the handlebar wobbling or anything like that. Now let's talk about some measurements, okay? So the base would be closer to 14 inches and a half, what is the perfect measurement for a Road Glide, so will fit perfectly in your forks, very aligned. The tip to tip on this handlebar in specific is 37.5. This is a basic measurement if you want the cables inside, but you can also check with our salespersons in the chat which would be the measurement for your bike height you want, your handlebar height. If you have any particularities about how do you want the tip to tip to be, if you want to change anything, we make special projects. So just let us know in the chat and we'll make sure to do the handlebars like you want them. This handlebar is 18 inches, so we measure from here to here, 18 in the total, and also has 6 inches of pullback. The pullback is the measurement between where your hands would be if the handlebar were straight here and where they actually are. So we have a 6 inches difference here that will make the handlebar very comfortable to ride, much better than the original one that has 9 inches and is sometimes a bit too small and makes your hands a little bit twisted. No, with our handlebars, our hands will be straight and forward, so you won't have any pain on your wrist or in your hands or anything like that. And yeah, that's the Front King Rhino handlebar. It's a very good choice if you are thinking in a handlebar for your road glide. It has all the compatibilities needed, like the details on the electronic throttle for the road glide. Later we're going to show you this, and you can install on your bike very easily with this full complete kit with all the wirings and the cables run through the bike, and it's a very great choice in general. So yeah, go with the Front King if you want this look for your bike.